CROT stands for Comunidad Protectora de Tortugas de Osa. So we're a community-run turtle project in the Osa Peninsula. So volunteers, they come here and they help us primarily with our turtle research, which involves patrolling the beach in the morning and the evening, looking for tracks, babies, and of course the mother turtles that come onto the beach. So volunteers will be going out with our beach leaders and our research team to collect that data. We're incredibly lucky here. On just 7 kilometers of beach, we have just under 7,000 nests a year of olive ridleys and the endangered Pacific green as well. So we're really lucky to have a super productive beach. But that's not all we do. We try to strive towards being sustainable in everything we do, not just the research. So we have a small garden where we try and grow some of our food. We're striving to be zero waste, so we have a plastic upcycling project where we take plastic from the beach, we shred it and we make it into products that we can sell to raise money for the local community. And of course there's lots of room for fun. We live in an incredibly beautiful place that holds 2.5% of the world's biodiversity. So we go out and do lots of jungle walks. If you come in the summer, you can see whales breaching on the beach. So full of biodiversity, it's really cool. So volunteers can expect to get involved in as much as they want to, really. We have the research, sustainability with our permaculture and zero waste, and just embracing the nature around us. We also have a big push with education with our local community. And national community, working with universities in San Jose, colleges in the local town Puerto Jimenez. So volunteers can get involved in English lessons, they can practice their Spanish as well, and they help us encourage the community to strive for a more sustainable livelihood as well. So volunteers, we normally have a week program, so Monday to Monday. We do encourage people to stay longer to get the full experience. But they'll have 2 days off a week. We always have Sundays off where people either do their own things. Quite often volunteers get together and they'll go for walks or on a whale and dolphin trip or some excursions. Behind me there's lots of hammocks. So in the middle of the day people spend a lot of time relaxing in the hammocks when it's very hot. We also have a lovely little river you can have a swim in, so plenty of time for relaxing as well. What the volunteers find difficult is very, very different to, let's say, what people would call a normal life. I do consider this a luxury camp with Wi-Fi and running water. I would say the hardest thing is living in such a communal space. We cook together, clean together, we have a rota where people all muck in. So it is very social. There's not that many places to chill out on your own. So some people find it difficult at first to get used to and comfortable with a big group, but after a few days then they're flying and becomes a big jungle family. Yeah, the snoring's not too bad, especially in the morning when you've got the howler monkeys as well. They drown out the snoring.
Oh, that's good. All right, Jordan, thank you so much. I think that's covered pretty much everything we need to know.
My pleasure.
Hi Renee, thank you for talking to us today. So Renee, you're a volunteer here. Could you tell us a little bit about your experience?
I arrived around 2 weeks ago and I'm here for about 3 or 4 months, I still don't know. I'm doing my master thesis, so I'm working with the turtles, but we do much more here. In the morning we try to help in the community, we have to do our daily tasks, clean a little bit, then we try to work in the garden a little bit or some maintenance that we need to do. And in the afternoon, normally we go to the beach, that we have to do some work for the turtle things, or we can do also beach cleanings and more about these related things. Then here we have also the recycle center. I have been also helping a lot there. It's super interesting. They do super interesting things with the plastic to reuse them. So I am also learning a lot on these things that I want to then put this knowledge in my place. And yeah, of course I'm doing the turtle research for my master thesis, but it is much more about sea turtles. It's also about how we live in an ecological way with the community. And yeah, of course I made some friends here. There's people coming and going, so it's super nice to meet new people and share experience, share stories. So yeah, for the moment I'm super happy here. Let's see how it's going this month.